Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my space, welcome to my channel. This is Earthchild Tarot. This is going to be your July 2022 general messages. There's a lot of energies that are at work during this time right now, and it's probably going to be like that for the next few years because we're in the age of Aquarius, so please bear that in mind when listening to these readings. Whatever's going on in your personal life, we're definitely going to talk about that, but we're also going to talk about, well, there may be energies that may come out of this reading regarding this awakening that's happening in the world right now because it's affecting all of us, okay? So we're going to go ahead and see what will come out for you for your general messages, whether it be financial, whether it be romantic or family, something personal to you emotionally, spiritually. We'll see what comes out of your reading, Sagittarius, for the month of July of 2022. Just know that these messages are for your growth and for your well-being, but it may not resonate with all of you, okay, depending on what messages you're looking for, okay? So let's jump into it, you guys. For Sagittarius, we're going to pull oracle messages first, and then we're going to get into the tarot. Let's see, for Sagittarius spirit guides, what messages do we have for the sign of Sagittarius for July of 2022? Universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides, please come before us to speak to the sign of Sagittarius. What messages do you have for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of July 2022? For my beautiful Sagittarius tribe for July 2022, universe source. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for July of 2022 for Sagittarius, for all signs of Sagittarius? Let's see, guys. Sagittarius, July 2022, spirit guides. Okay, you got card number 23, move forward. 23 may be of significance to you, could be an age, it could be an angel number, okay, could be a date, okay. Move forward. So it seems like you're at a time in your life right now, Sagittarius, where bottom of the deck you have believe. So there may be something you're dealing with, Sagittarius, where it may be difficult for you to move forward from something, needing to believe that everything is going to be fine if you just leave something behind. Others of you, you're just moving forward out of faith in a certain situation. This is also very positive, where as you move forward with something, you realize how much faith, having more faith in yourself in regards to the situation is what is going to benefit you in the long run. So self-belief, self-acceptance here. Very, very important for you guys, Sagittarius. But for others of you, this can definitely represent having a struggle or struggling with leaving something behind and moving forward on your own or with something else in the month of July. Okay? But you're going to be fine. Okay, so the root chakra, solar plexus, and the sacral chakra. So the three lower chakras for you, Sagittarius, are very important, which I believe that you rule the lower chakras, especially the hips, right? The lower half of your body is very, very important for you. So make sure that you are grounding yourself at this time. Trust the process. Trust the process. 2 and 3. Like, it's literally one step at a time, one step in front of the other. This is not about stepping backwards, right? It's not. This is about forward movement. No, you don't know necessarily what's coming to you necessarily in the future, but you can't write your future based on the story that was written in the past. This is a brand new story here. Okay? Now, once again, there are those of you, you are moving in a very positive, well, I feel like for all of you, this is a positive direction. You just may not think that that's what it is right now. But I can guarantee you, Sagittarius, trust the process. This new chapter is way better. Okay? There are those of you who have been through a lot. You've been burned, you've been betrayed, you've been stolen from, right? You've been drained. You've been taken advantage of or taken for granted in your past, but that's a different story back then. This is a brand new story that you're walking into. Does that make sense? I'm sure it makes sense. It just may not resonate if things are looking a little bleak right now. Okay. But you guys are going to be fine. I really see this as a positive forward movement. Remember, we're in a time of awakening right now, Sagittarius. In the world. It's affecting all of us. So things may look scary. They may seem, maybe in your personal life, they may look scary. You may be afraid for some reason. Maybe not on a grand scale. Maybe you're not afraid in general. Maybe you don't feel like you're afraid. But for some of you, there's this little thing that's still, sticking with you, where you things may be going great. You may be feeling very happy right now, but there's still that one little bitty thing where you're like, ugh, like what if that happens again? Okay. The universe is letting you know, let it go. This is a brand new chapter. It's a brand new chapter, you guys. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull a couple more oracle messages for you guys. For Sagittarius, spirit guides, for Sagittarius. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for their July 2022 messages for the sign of Sagittarius? What messages do you have for my beautiful Sagittarius tribe? Beautiful Sagittarius tribe. What messages do you have for them at this time? Let's see. For Sagittarius for July 2022. What messages do you have for them for July of 2022? What's interesting, I also see this card as the Eight of Cups, right? Leaving something behind, even though it was, leaving your comfort zone or leaving something because it was just so disappointing. You're just like, well, I guess I have to leave it behind. It's not working, right? It's not working out. You'll be okay. Some of you guys have really been thinking about leaving something behind that you've been comfortable with, but it's just comfort. It doesn't mean that it's really growing you, right? It's just making you comfortable. Some of you guys are actually going to physically move. You're moving someplace. Okay, we have the Ram. I see this as Aries energy. Some of you guys were born during the year of the Ram. Could be. It depends. There's a lot of fire energy here, I feel, for you, Sagittarius. And Aries represents forward movement. Kicking things into gear. It says, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So, Sagittarius, the universe is pretty much telling you, keep pushing, because there is blessings waiting for you. A big blessing. Multiple blessings for some of you, right? And there are those of you, you are a powerhouse mentally. There is nothing that can break you. You are very determined to continue this life, no matter how hard it has been for you. And that is something that you don't come across people like this, okay? And bottom of the deck, you have the raccoon, inventor. So there are those of you, maybe in your job, you guys are inventing something. It's something very important. You guys work in a certain industry where your expertise, your intelligence, your mathematical skills even is really coming in handy here. And you may doubt, and if this is about a job or a career, you may be doubting that something is going to be able, that you're going to be able to solve something at work. Like there's some ingenuity here that's needed that you possess. Just be sure, Sagittarius, that you're being honest at your job. Don't try to cut corners. Make sure that you're really communicating at all times with your boss. Be honest. Even if it's something that you may have forgot, something that you need to hold yourself accountable to, just hold yourself accountable, because this person or these people that you're working with, they respect you, or they will end up respecting you because you're so honest. You may be working with people who cut corners, or your coworkers may not be as smart, or they may not be really, they may be leaving a lot of stones unturned. Don't do that. Make sure that you're asking all the questions and bringing up everything that needs to be brought up at work, because this is really going to it's going to bring a lot of people to respect you at work. Okay, so if you're having a lot of doubts at work, lay that to rest. As long as you're being honest and you're doing the best that you can to make sure all stones are not left unattended, and you're doing everything you can to solve an issue at work, you're going to be okay. You don't have anything to worry about. Okay? Trust me. If this is a work situation. But it could be with any situation, honestly. Just make sure that you're being honest with yourself, being honest with the people involved, whatever the situation is, okay? But whatever it is that you're going through, Sagittarius, I feel like it's mental. Okay? You can get through it. You're going to be fine. Let's pull another card here, and then we're going to get into the tarot. Universe source for Sagittarius for their July 2022 messages. For their July 2022 messages. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for July of 2022? July of 2022. Let's see. Sagittarius for the month of July of 2022. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Okay, you have father. It's interesting. So the month of July has something to do, some of you guys are dealing with a lot of karmic energy, or you're dealing with energies surrounding your father, whether that has something to do with the different traits that you have or fears that you have. This month in July, this is actually surrounding your father, okay? Whether your father is with you now or if he's passed on, it depends on your circumstance. There are those of you may have a father who is very smart or was very smart, okay? They really got things done. You depended on your father, and there is some type of transformation surrounding that with your father. There's something regarding you letting go of certain traumas or letting go of certain things that really has a lot to do with your father's karma and your father's energy spiritually and emotionally, that you kind of have to let go of, because you need to write your own chapter. You cannot base your life on what your father did or what your father didn't do. Okay? There may be something missing regarding your father. And the father also, again, it represents Aries energy. So there are those of you definitely have Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries at work. But I also see this as your father, okay? Some type of transformative energies, some type of past energies that you're walking away from, and it's involving your father. Now, others of you, this is you are a father, okay? You have children or a child, whether it be your first child or second, third, fourth, it doesn't matter. This is you being a father, okay? This is you needing to let go of some toxic behaviors, some past traumas, needing to heal yourself so that you can be a better father to your children, okay? Now, if you're a woman or you identify with the feminine energy or the female gender, it's the same thing as far as the father energy of you healing from your father. Okay, Sagittarius, there are those of you who have a father figure. If he's passed on, he's definitely trying to talk to you. He wants to work with you, okay, or he wants to heal something with you, okay? Be aware of that, if whether you're male or female. But if you're male and you identify with that and you're a father, there's a lot of healing surrounding that in the month of July. Others of you, this is also talking about father energy in the sense of masculine energy, needing to really balance that out in your life, Sagittarius. There may be some toxicity or trauma surrounding your masculine energy, and you need to balance that out, whether you're male or female. Okay, this is more on a spiritual level for some of you. And maybe connecting with the masculine deity. There's a masculine deity who's trying to father you or help you in this time, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what the tarot have to say, guys, about your July 2022 messages. Others of you, if this is about a job with the father energy, maybe you work with your father, or you and your father kind of work in the same industry, okay? Or you and your father, whether he's alive or not, you ended up getting a job that's kind of close to what your father is. It's almost like you're following in your father's footsteps. Pay attention to that, because that has something to do with something that needs to heal inside of you, and you need to let that go, because that's your father's journey. This is your journey. You need to move on as you, Sagittarius, not as your father, whether you're male or female. Okay? And what else? There's so much I'm getting here. Others of you, this can also just be a manager. The father energy could be that masculine energy of a manager or a boss. They oversee everything that you do, and this can also be a manager that you kind of see as a father figure, like you really get along with them. They're very nurturing and they respect you, okay? And you may end up taking their position. They may be moving, they could be leaving or retiring or something, and you may they actually have you in mind to replace them, okay? I also see that as well. So leaving your comfort zone is a big deal here. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot have to say to you, Sagittarius. For the, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, like, you guys are a boss at your job, okay? And you're well respected, or you're going to manifest a job where you're going to be well respected here, and you're going to have the opportunity to move up. It's going to happen for you. All right? So anything that I said leading up until this point, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, toss it out. Okay? Let's see here. For Sagittarius, 5 cards, spirit guides. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for July 2022 for their general messages for the sign of Sagittarius? What messages do you have for Sagittarius for July 2022? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here with us. Sagittarius, July 2022. Okay. Healing, service to others. So, Sagittarius, you have a lot of healing to go through. There is something that needs to be healed. There's something that needs to be cleansed here out of your life or out of you. And it says service to others. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to contribute, especially if it's this job situation. If this is your career, there's something attached to you that the universe wants you to heal. You'll be able to move forward smoothly, seamlessly. It'll be seamless, this movement, okay? This coming together of energies for you. In order for you to be a better service to people at your job, your family, there's something that needs to be healed here. And I have a feeling that it has something to do with your masculine energy or your father energy. Okay. You have the Star of Aquarius, potential, success, happy endings, and promising beginnings. So once again, there's a lot of people who are getting this, okay? So once again, Sagittarius, we are in the age of Aquarius. We are in a time of awakening in the world right now as we speak. You're a part of that. So even in your personal life right now, like things in the world are looking scary and bleak, but that's because things are crumbling. Toxic and dark energies are crumbling. They're being destroyed. The age of Aquarius is here. So even in your own life right now, Sagittarius, you are a star. You are part of the renewal energy in your job or in your life or in your relationships. You are a part of that movement, Sagittarius. Remember that. The job that you have right now or that you're going to get in the future, you're going to be a part of like some type of renewal, a new cycle within that company. You are bringing brand new energy to that company, or this is a relationship where this person has, if you are with somebody, you're going to be in a relationship, or you are in a relationship right now where there's some renewal happening. Things are not going to be the same. They're going to be better. They're going to be brighter. They're going to be richer, right? A lot of healing here. Okay, so you have code, puzzle, synchronicity, coincidence. So there's a piece, there's a puzzle piece here that the universe is trying to help you find this puzzle with this healing. And there are those of you, again, I keep getting finances or, like a boss energy here where you are the missing piece to the puzzle of this company. You and another person, if you're in a relationship, you guys complete each other in so many ways. Like you guys just come together, you really fit very, very well together. July is like there's certain coincidences happening that's going to show you this new energy that needs to come into play, this healing that needs to come into play. You have card number 7, power, understanding, and reality. So there's a sense of awareness here that you have, Sagittarius, that you need to start using to your benefit, because that is your power. It's the mental, like something up here, your third eye, your crown chakra, something about your mentality, your mind. You are very powerful in your mind. Very powerful here, guys. There are those of you, you're just kind of a realist. You don't really have time to be in a dream state. That works for you. Okay? And you may get that from your father, but still there's something here that you need to heal. Okay, you have obstacles. You have the Wheel of Fortune, fate, change, fortune. So you're meant for this, Sagittarius. This is not just a coincidence. You're meant for this healing process, unlocking different codes in your life, like certain pieces that are missing in your life that you feel are missing. The universe, you're meant to find the piece to that puzzle. So any person that you come across in your life in July or even after July, if they're just a coincidence or it happens at a specific time and you're like, whoa, that's kind of weird that this happened at this time and at this place, don't take that as just a coincidence. If you end up getting a certain job at a certain time, there's just different variables and there's different changes and just circumstances that are happening for you at this time. They're not just coincidences, Sagittarius. So don't brush them off as like, oh, it's just a coincidence. Things like this happen. No. You have there's some type of potential here for huge change for you, Sag. This is really huge. Yes, there's obstacles, but you can overcome them, right? Let's clarify these cards for you guys, for Sagittarius. Clarify these cards for Sagittarius for the month of July 2022 for my beautiful Sagittarius tribe. What messages do you have for Sagittarius in clarifying these cards, Spirit guides, for Sagittarius? What messages do you have in clarifying these cards for Sagittarius? Clarify these tarot cards for us, please. For Sagittarius, for July 2022, clarify these cards, Spirit guides. You're fated for something, Sagittarius. Please keep that in mind. Move forward with this change. Power again. You got power. 4 of Pentacles. If this is about a job, Sagittarius, you guys are going far. You guys are going to make a lot of money. You're going to be able to buy any house that you want, travel wherever you want. You guys are going to be calling the shots here at work. Some type of power or authority is going to be granted to you, or it already has been. There's going to be a lot of financial security here, you guys. Beautiful energy. And I believe that this is actually, this happening for you is the universe showing you everything that you've prayed for, everything that you have worked so hard for is here for you. And this is going to facilitate healing from your past. Things are going your way financially is really attached to you healing your past. Because it feels like things have been a little bit bleak for you in the past here. You have lust, which is the Leo card of strength. Clarifying the star card. So there are those of you, maybe a Leo or Aquarius cusp. Happy birthday to those of you who are Leos or Cancers watching this. But those of, I mean, not Leo or Aquarius cusp. I'm sorry, Leo or Aquarius rising or moon sign or sun sign. Some of you guys are Leos or Aquarians watching this. Okay, you just have Sagittarius someplace in your chart. But others of you, you're a Leo cusp. So you Leo Cancer cusp or a Leo Virgo cusp. One of the two. Okay. There's that potential opposing sides, like something that really opposed you in your life is finally coming to light, and it's finally being resolved here. There's like this wanderlust that I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. Being able to travel, if you're in a relationship or single, it's like you're going to be able to do a lot of things either with your partner or, with your family, with your friends, right? This is powerful, you guys. Okay. Piece to the puzzle. There's Temperance. That's you. Completion. This is a completion of a puzzle here. There's two opposing sides or two opposites. There you have Leo, and then you have a Scorpio here. Very opposing sides, like opposites, but they're a part of a puzzle. They're a key to one another, right? So there's those of you, there's something missing out of your life, or there's something where you're trying to solve. Okay, so maybe there's something at your job. You're trying to solve a puzzle here. You're trying to solve a lot of issues at work. You're doing that. Okay, now others of you, this is more personal, more spiritual, where there's a piece to a certain puzzle. There's something that's going to be balanced out in your life, and it's going to be very beautiful. It's going to be very powerful. Something that you felt like, no, this doesn't have anything to do with the other because they're so different. There's different situations. No. This, whatever situation you're dealing with at this time, Sagittarius, like, it may seem like it's completely different from another situation, but they're attached. And there's something that is going to finally come together. There's also reconciliation here where maybe someone you had a fallout with, you may have thought that there is no way that me and this person can come back together, but you will. Because even though you guys may be two different people, you may be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo. Maybe you guys are two different people, okay? It could be two different races, two different cultures, two different religions. Like, you guys are two different people, but because I see Leo here, I see Scorpio here, I see Aquarius here, okay? You two are two different people. If you're dealing with another person, you guys are two different people, whether it's romantic or platonic or family. Two different people coming together, finally being able, like, if you were at a distance from one another for a while, both of you had to move forward with your lives in order to come together in unison and harmony, because there was a lot that needed to be worked out. Now, others of you Sagittarius, if you are already in a relationship with someone and you guys are just two different people and you guys have had a lot of struggles together because of those differences, you guys are finally going to be able to come together as souls. And you really are going to be working towards the same thing. You guys are going to be in unison and harmony. I do see this for you Sagittarius, okay? And both of you could be healing from your father energy, okay? Others of you Sagittarius, you're going to become a father. This person is going to, you're going to have children with this person. There you go, Scorpio energy again, clarifying power. Scorpio, the tower. Tower and power rhyme, so let this tower fall. There goes that third eye, the all-seeing eye. It's about the mind. It's about the mind. You're bringing a lot of change, Sagittarius, to the world, to your job, to your relationships. You're going through a lot of change. There's going to be some powerful things happening for you here at work, in your relationships. You don't see it coming. Disappointment. 5 of Cups, clarifying obstacles. So the obstacles that are in your way right now are the things from your past. You're disappointed in, you're scared to be disappointed. That's your obstacle. You're going to have to really deal with that, okay? Ace of Cups, happy ending to this whole situation. This is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So this obstacle is your past. The obstacle is disappointment. That's it. You have all of these other powerful cards coming out for you, Sagittarius, for your life, for your career, for your relationships. Very powerful change here. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the process. Have faith in the process. Okay, guys? You guys are going to come out on top here. This is powerful change for you, Sag. It's not going to feel comfortable necessarily, but it's, your future is really, really rich. This is intense. So clear out the toxicity, clear out the uncertainty and the doubt, because the only thing that's blocking you is your past. The 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a past that's done. Why are you looking back on the past? You need to, like this card said, move forward. Your obstacle is you looking at the past too much. Why be afraid of the past when it's in the past? Leave it back there. It can't haunt you if you don't let it, right? So that's your message for July 2022, Sagittarius. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.